Okay, so we'll have to continue. Okay, I'm actually using another screen recorder right now because my Camtasia Studio software has expired. It's just a trial version. So, continuing. Okay. Okay, so we have past perfect, which we have had, and the past participial form of the verb. For the future perfect, we use will or shall plus have plus past participial form of the verb. Okay. In the next tenses, we have present progressive. So the present progressive, we use the be verb plus ing form of the verb. So, example, we use studying, is studying, or you use where or was, depending on the plurality of the subject. Okay, for the past progressive, we have past tense form of the verb, be verb. So, past tense of the be verb. So, was, where, and ing form the verb, studying, or any ing form of other verbs. Okay, for future progressive, we have will or shall plus the be and ing. So, future progressive will be studying. And for the present perfect progressive, we have or has plus been plus the ing form of the verb. So you can see here how the verb forms have changed depending on the tense that you are using. Then actually these tenses would indicate the time frame, because that is what tenses do actually. They indicate what's the time frame or when the action was done. For the past perfect progressive, we have had, been, plus the ing form of the verb. And for future perfect progressive, we have will or shall plus have been plus the ing form of the main verb. So I will have been studying. So actually, the study of the tenses of the verb actually comprise of a lot of rules already, but we will not discuss them so much in this presentation. It suffices me to present just this as of now. Okay, for the use of the present perfect for unfinished past. So if you have a past action but it's not yet finished, so we use this one. So when people talk about things that have already happened but consider the time in which they occurred to be unfinished, so we use the past perfect tense. So example, I have drunk 3 cups of tea today. So Mary's hyperactive car dog has bitten me 3 times so far. So this indicates that the dog has bitten the person, me, and she said it's 3 times so far. So she's expecting that there could be a 4th time maybe. Okay, so Mary has walked her hyperactive poodle 100 times this week. So that means that the speaker is expecting that there could be more times of that Mary would walk her dog. Okay, so unfortunately, the only way to know the third forms of verbs is to remember them. So we say the third form of verb is actually the past participial form of the verb. Okay, for example, for the verb bite, you see there has bitten. So bitten is the third form or participial form of the verb. Okay, so use present perfect progressive for unfinished action and past. No, so it is a past action but it is unfinished. So when the action as well as the time is considered unfinished, the verb loads up on third form helping verbs to be and to have and changes to the progressive form. Example, Western countries have been waging wars in the Middle East for thousands of years. So we know this, that it has happened in the past but it still continues in the present. It's not yet done. Okay, Like for example, on second example we have, I have been drinking tea all day. So that means he is not yet done with drinking. Okay, Mary's dog has been barking like crazy since it was born. So it has been barking since it was born up until today and maybe in the future. Okay, for the past tense, perfect tense, the first for the first two past actions. So when you have two actions in a sentence, then the other action or the first one that happened before the other action should be in the past perfect tense. Okay, so we have here examples. By the time I drank 1 cup of tea, Mary's dog had barked a million times. So, drank here happened before the dog barked. Okay, I had not yet eaten breakfast when Mary walked her dog. And he could not pay for lunch because he had lost his wallet. Okay, so we can see here that had lost is the first action. That's why the person could not pay. Okay, so moving on. How to master English grammar. So mastering English grammar, actually you need to understand the grammar rules and you have to consistently follow the basic English grammar rules so that you can speak and write English correctly with minimal hesitation. So it really requires practice because practice makes perfect, especially with the perfect tenses. So that will be all for now. If you would like, there are actually a lot of um, subject verb agreement and the use of have, has, or should, must, and some other English grammar aspects. We will not be discussing them right now. So for now, that will be all. If you have questions, you can ask me, or you can actually do your own research, since it requires practice. And if we learn a lot of knowledge at once and we don't practice them, then we will just lose them. Okay? So bye for now.